Hey you guys, it's Beauty Queen and
Carrington.
Carrington is my beautiful little cousin. She's only 11 years old. However, she thinks that she can do my makeup. So Carrington, what makes you think you can do my makeup? Why do you feel so confident about this?
Because I can do all things through Christ.
Yes, okay, through Christ who strengthens you. Okay, so you guys, first I'm gonna do her makeup. So, show her how it's done. MUA style, YouTube, blogger, the real deal. And then I'm gonna let this amateur do my makeup. Did you like that? You're not an amateur?
No.
Okay, she's a pro, but she's a pro YouTube watcher.
A pro that haven't went to school yet. That hasn't went to school yet. Cause I'm going.
You going?
Yeah.
So what do you want me to what do you think you're gonna do to my face? What kind of look are you gonna do?
Whatever the Lord puts on my heart.
I'm not about to play with this little girl. Let's get to the makeup. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is brush out the eyebrows using a spoolie. Here I have the Ruby Kisses Gold Brow Pencil in black brown. Fortunately, it comes with a spoolie on one end. While you're enhancing the eyebrows, you must use a very sharp pencil. Make sure your pencil's sharp, and I always sharpen my pencil in between eyebrows or as often as needed. When you're enhancing the brows, make sure that you focus on the darkest areas first, and then you move your way to the front of the brow, where we usually like to make it lighter. It is important to remember that the eyebrows do not have to be identical. Rather, they have to be very similar. So, if you cannot get your lines exactly right, don't worry. Just make sure you have a good concealer and you're able to see what areas you need to enhance or fix. Next, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Pure Beige. Here, I am concealing anything that I messed up on the eyebrows, and I'm also using this concealer as a base for the eyeshadow. Make sure that the concealer is evenly distributed. Now I'm using the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. The first color is a transition color. It's very close to her skin tone. Here I'm applying the Classic Ivory Concealer by LA Girl. This is used to make sure that the bright colors pop. When you're applying colors to the lid, it's best to use a flat brush or an eyeshadow applicator. Now I'm using a shade from the 35C palette from Morphe brushes. This shade is just a few shades darker than the original color. Next, you want to reapply that transition and blend out anything that may not flow properly. Here I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Super Skinny Liner in black. It is very easy to make sharp lines and also to make wing liner. Check it out, ladies. Here we're using L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, the best. Here I'm evenly distributing the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer all over her face. Now we're using the Pure Beige Concealer once again under her eyes. And we're also going to contour using an LA Girl concealer 2 shades darker than her skin tone. The key to this step is highlighting areas you want to accentuate and contouring areas you want to de-emphasize. Due to the use of her skin, and let's admit it, her skin is perfect, we don't need any foundation. Now I'm using the Airspun setting powder, and it's not my favorite powder. However, I'm not wasting my good RCMA on this little girl. First and foremost, set those under eyes. Whatever you do, make sure that you set the under eye concealer first. Now we're using the Iman Luxury Powder in Earth Deep to set her contour. Now I'm going to set her entire face using the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. There may be a slight chance that your client or model has a serious case of the giggles. In this case, just work through it. Don't worry, just make sure you don't poke her in the eye or anything like that. If you notice, I switched to a smaller, tighter brush in order to blend out any harsh lines or signs of demarcation. Now I'm using a MAC blush in the shade Hush Tone. She is still cracking up. Lord help me. Here I'm using a Black Radiance Artisan Baked Bronzer in the shade Ginger Snap. There's really no rules to this. If you want to look like a glazed donut, go right ahead, girl. Now I'm going to apply some eyeshadow to her lower eyelid. I'm using the same two shades I used at the top, putting the lighter color on the bottom and the darker color closer to her waterline. It is important to pull down the eyelid so you do not get any eyeshadow in the eye, and also make sure that you tap your brush and get off any excess eyeshadow or fallout. I learned from my favorite MUA, it's Hot Chick, to always do on the bottom what you do on the top. So of course we applying that voluminous mascara from L'Oreal. Here I'm applying an inner corner highlight. This shade was also found in the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. And finally, the lips, my favorite, Ruby Kisses. This color is called Pecan. Here, I'm actually using an LA Girl concealer to prime her lips and lighten them up a little bit due to the fact that I'm doing a nude or natural lip, if you may. Now I'm using matte lip glass in the tone Spice. And last but certainly not least, we are going to set the face with NYX setting powder, matte finish, and also use a highlighter from one of my favorite inexpensive brands, Profusion. Excuse my dog crying in the background. Trust me, no animals was harmed in the filming of this voiceover. Now look!
This is me for real.
Yeah.
Like this, I'm really talking, like this is me.
There's a very strong chance that you create a monster. I mean, the confidence at the beginning of this video compared to the confidence at the end of this video is out of the roof. I practically had to beg her to do my makeup. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. You want to do my makeup live or you want to make a video?
I want to do it live.
Do it live instead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, cause. Hey, live. We live, baby.
Is you live?
I'm Miss Live.
All right, y'all. So thank y'all so much for watching. I want y'all to share. I'm a little parched.
Gotta get yourself together. Yeah.
Talk for me. Talk for me.
Yeah. What she wanted to say was, we're gonna talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Share.
Keep sharing. It's Beauty Queen in Carrington. Bye.
Bye.